Shalom, family. Glory be to God and blessed be the Lamb. If I lead, follow. If I fall behind, push me forward. If I die in battle, avenge my death 5 times over. If I turn traitor, kill me. That is the oath I took, signed in blood. You sign up for it in blood. Even your thumbprint is in blood. You understand? Imagine such a thing. Somewhere out there's a piece of paper that has your name on it with the oath and your signature and your thumbprint in your own blood. It's a sealed deal after that, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't no way out. Matter. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to make this one of the last times. No one else's God has showed up. I am done being nice. Let me know when any of your gods or your idols show up. And we should do battle in the cleansing antiseptic rays of the sunshine until one of us lay dead. But I think at this point we both know that they're not coming. And you having a hell of a hard time dealing with your shattered belief. Like a child. When you take their care, you don't get this wrong. But it's a culmination of the histories and the proximity of one race to the other. One of them a dominant race, the other one a not so dominant race. One a slave, one a master, and the policies and the procedures and the history that they leave behind over the decades. Everything else, of course, is not to be devalued. I'm just saying, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Taken like control of the atmosphere. Someone asked me a couple of years ago. So you're saying that you have atmospheric control? Yes. I mean, to be point blank, if I want it, and it's not just the atmosphere, it's the whole of Mother Nature. That's why I say we can thank the birds and just picking your eyes out every time you walk out the door. A trip to Walmart is going to take a hazmat suit and goggles. Even the peaceful dove is going to want in on it. Or the wasp, or the bees. See, I want to be gentle, but I'm going to say this again. No other God is coming. The Anunnaki might. I mean, I started studying them, 7, 8 years ago? I don't even care. Didn't care then either. As far as I'm concerned, they're myths, legend, whether they're real or not. And when they make it here and they confront the situation, they will become myth and legend, because there ain't gonna be no more of them either. We're not here to play patty cake with the Anunnaki, demigods, fallen gods, fallen angels, belief systems, or the shit that that you built your weapons out of that belong to him. You got to be out your mind. You better think this one through. You should really think this one through. Don't become God's entertainment. Okay? Don't become his entertainment. Please don't. Man. But I'm not trying to be mean. Nothing else coming. And if you stand firm where you stand in a terms of I was raised to believe this and I'm being petty. Stop being petty. That's ridiculous. This shit is too real for such pettiness. You're gonna die. Okay? And you over here playing high school tricks, wrapped up in your emotion. Nigga, do it look like, and I use the term the nigga most liberally, do it look like we came here to play patty cake or to compromise or to negotiate or to capitulate? Has been challenged before. I mean, but it's not our fault that no one has, none of your gods, rather, have showed up for the challenge. They can take the throne. That is always a unique possibility if you believe hard enough, or if they believe hard enough, but they know better. If they even exist, they mostly exist inside your heart and inside your head. Stop doing whatever you're doing, and I guarantee that your Monday is going to be just like. And if you don't convert, they had your ass on a big ass stick, stuck in the ground by the thousands, going back miles. This would happen, and they called it the Crusades. And then, but hold on, 100 years later, 150 years later, just hold on. Here come the Muslims, and they tell the Christians, convert to Islam or die. And then they ass wind up broken up and beheaded and placed on stakes. You see what I'm saying? We have besmirched everybody's belief. Ain't nobody safe no more. Damn it. We moving forward. A line has been drawn. A line has been drawn. Good, evil, dark, light. Life, death. That's the line. That is the line. In the discussion. I don't write the rules. Them rules been around, man, thousands of years. I'm not the one who broke the rules, and neither is God. You broke the damn rules. Look how many gods you'd have created, running their ass around here. And look at the world within the belief that you had in the same gods. Now look at the world, and you would tell me at the power and will of mind. So at this stage of this discussion, I would say, well, where's your God? Why? Because that's what they asked me, and I fell off my chair laughing. This was years ago. Where's your God now? And I'm like, you shouldn't have said that. I don't know who the hell you think you insulting, but I think you just insulted him. I mean, I'm scared for you. Where's my God? I start laughing, but I can afford to because my God lives. Does your God live? Or is he in your mind? Not even Christianity. He love you like he love you, or he don't love you like he don't love you. And you need to be on the loving side. At least don't have him not loving you. That means that you're on your own. Your ass is on autopilot. No conscience. Just running your ass around respectively, I would presume, in your, disparate belief systems. You believe this, he believed that, that group believed this here, this God over here. And I'm still looking around me for the evidence of your gods. I don't see it, and neither do you. And your grandmother them didn't ass next week. We're going to call it a baptismal. We're going to try to drown the shit out of this bastard. He going to get the 5-second splash. He going to be well baptized. This one's going to come up coughing. At any rate, man, throw some comedy in there. I kind of feel half responsible here. It's like I'm not reaching you. And then I say, well, they're human. And these humans got souls. And the spirits, all this kind of stuff here. Then you toss in yourself as enemies of God. You don't have to openly do it. You just have to not do it. You just have to not believe, and you show this with your emotional states, your eye rolls, your action. You do know that I can feel all that, right? Ain't nothing about you clean, but ain't about nobody clean. But I'm saying that because you are, I'm not going to use that word. Anyway, we feel you. We feel you. So you're not hiding anything anyway. What you think about God? So many, man, I'm hated. I got more haters than anybody else on earth. I guarantee you that. Whole nations hate me. Whole cultures hate me, man. I've been outlawed. Even my name has been outlawed in several countries. I'm talking about you can go to jail. Go to Israel and start talking about Jesus. I bet the damn authorities show up. Watch what happened to your ass. I mean, and you want me to take the time out to entertain. And I know damn well that God, the creator of all things, including all y'all gods, he ain't done nothing to you either. He gave your ass a choice. Now, you may have been lied to, misdirected, traditioned, culturized to believe what you believe. But may I just asperse your higher level of thinking for just a moment? A quick moment. 1 + 1 do equal 2, right? Fact, and it is, and he who think it and it becomes. You don't get this? There's nothing you can do. Would you fight something like that? Well, that's what all of the angels know. And these are the most powerful beings in the known existence of anything. They succumb to it. They succumb to it. And you think that your belief in whatever you believe is going to interrupt him. And when he wrote down, man, you know what you're asking? You are asking him to throw away aspersing black people, aspersing Christianity, aspersing Jesus, aspersing. Okay, enough. So here's my rebuttal. I'm giving you my rebuttal. Where is your God? Now you let me know how much time you need. How many prayers that you have to send up? How many candles you have to burn? How many buckets of graveyard dirt and full moons and breaking of chicken backs and necks and the bleeding of goats and the ritual show up? I'm gonna thump that ass in front of you. And I'm going to cast that ass wherever God wants their ass to be casted at. Usually in the abyss of blackness. That's one of his favorite hiding spots. At any rate, man, at any rate, I'm not preaching to you either. And I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm really not. I mean, at first I was a Christian, and then I was Muslim, and then I was nothing. I thought it would be anything other than what is right now. Whatever your argument is anything beyond what is, a unreality. So, you take your time. But time's running out. Not for you, but for the world. There's one God, one creator, the, the first and the last, forever and ever. The fact that we have created belief systems, generally speaking, going back sometimes thousands of years, and man, it has a hair trigger sometimes. That's how vulnerable you are. And if this was to happen, none of your gods are going to show up. None of them. But the real God, not myself, think of me as a vicegerent, but I am who I am. but that's a little heavy. As a vice run, as a representative. That way the appeal gets a little bit smaller for you. But it is what it is. We make our argument. What you're going to say? No, that's not what you're saying. But you have no choice in the matter. You either stand with God or you stand with the devil. One of them is going to kill you anyway. If I'm just being straight, ain't no middle ground in this. You don't get to run your ass around and be an agnostic. Man, he might be right and he might be wrong. Okay, bring me the gun. Yeah, you can go leave. Yeah, walk in a straight line. Go on out the door. You ain't gonna make it, Bubba. Because there's no more middle ground here. And time's running out. And I'm Source. I'm 7. I'm 1.